I have mixed feelings about Little Dirk. At times, I thought he was just a capping rapper that came from Chicago, moved out of Chicago, wasn't really with the business, was just kind of like on the outside looking in love, you know, liar. But then, as the years progressed, and I started listening to his raps, and I started looking at reality. I started looking at all these cases that he got, and how him and King Von got in, got into something in Atlanta, and then his brother get killed, and the whole FBG clan got assassinated. I started looking deep into it. I'm like, this, he really is with the shit. He's really undercover with the shit. So the more I looked at him being with the shit, the more I start listening to his raps, and then start all making sense when we rapping about him. I'm like, okay, he's one of the kings of the self snitching committee. One of the kings. That's why I have him as the best rapper right now. The best rapper right now in America is Lil Durk. He knows how to make love songs. He knows how to make gangster songs. His songs are real. His songs, he knows how to sing. He knows how to rap. He knows how to rap on everything. He rap with Drake. He rap with some of the best rappers. Different songs. Lil Baby. He rap with Polo G. He rap with Future. The song with him and Future is amazing. Mad Max. That's the Lil Durk that everybody wants to hear. But now I'm afraid that every time we get hyped up for him, every time I get hyped up for him, he gets back with India. And when he gets back with India, he gets back to being level. And we don't know we don't know this Little Durk. We don't know the lover Durk. We don't know the Durk that walks in the park and stuff with the gold dreadlocks, and he loves his girl sitting in 1,000 roses. We don't know that Durk. We know a Durk that's in the trenches setting up, setting up things going on, really in the trenches, ear to the streets, or really on some super boss shit. That's the Durk we know. We don't know this Durk that, every day he's on IG, I love you, India, and throwing subliminals out there, and we don't know what's going. Durk is the most confusing person I've ever met on Instagram. What's wrong with these rappers, bro? They can rap. Do y'all got a whole history of just ghostwriters or something? Because all these rappers can rap clearly. You can understand them on their songs. You can understand their logic on the songs. But then when you get on Instagram and they do a post, you can't understand what the fuck they are talking about. It's sitting there trying to read some damn cryptic code to try to figure out what the hell they're talking about. Nobody knows what they're talking about. Lil Durk put some cryptic codes up on there today. I have no idea what you're talking about, bro. I read whole 3 pages and I still have no idea what the hell you're talking about. It's very subliminal, kind of like how he raps. He raps very subliminal, very, Tetris. Like you have to figure it out yourself. I love doing that. The average person don't love doing it. The average person loves basic ass rap like Too Short. They don't want to decipher cryptic things and see what's going on. Like you have to see in order to understand Lil Durk, you have to listen to him for the long run to understand what's going on in his life and what he's about. He's about that life. But like I said before, India changes his whole mind for it. So we don't want the I'm in love with India album. We don't want Shorty's my Beyonce. We don't want to hear none of that. We want to hear Mad Max, Lil Durk. We want to figure that person out. But like I said, it's hard to determine who he is. He's putting cryptics up on Instagram. None of these dudes can talk. Quantum Rhino can't talk. Lil Durk, they all put cryptic message up there. Nobody knows what they're talking about. I don't understand why it's news if nobody can decipher what you're talking about. This is not news. This is complaining. We don't want to hear that. We want to hear Lil Durk versus Pooh Shiesty getting in blood. That's the Lil Durk we want to hear. We want to hear Mad Max Lil Durk. We want to hear Sneak Dissing turns into a murder Lil Durk. We do not want to hear my Beyonce break up with India today.